Kyle Filipowski. Starting at center, at 7'0" number 30, Jusuf Nurkic. Starting at shooting guard, 6'4", number 3, Keyonte George. The other forward, at 7'0", number 23, Lauri Markkanen. At the other guard position, 6'7", number 10, MP. Your head coach is Will Hardy. Your Utah Jazz.
And now the Indiana Pacers starters. At small and power forward, it'll be Mathurin and Siakam. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell, and it's Jackson in at the 5 spot. And for Utah, they've got Jusuf Nurkic, Filipowski out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's MP, and it's George in at the 2. This game could be like a tennis match, Grant, with the ball racing from one side of the court to the other.
Yeah, B.A., you can get whiplash watching these teams run up and down the floor. They like to get it and go without any hesitation.
Now here's McConnell. Halliburton, the pass to McConnell. Halliburton against George. And Halliburton, the bucket on the assist from McConnell.
Halliburton, such a special player, and his rush hour handles round out his game.
Here's MP. Puts it in off the killer crossover.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Halliburton outside. This one for 3. Connects from downtown. Halliburton's got his second bucket of the night.
Halliburton, a really good knockdown shooter, which adds great value to this offense.
And MP throws it down.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Siakam, following the bucket by the Jazz. Shoots over Filipowski. Shot clock at 5. Siakam, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And here's Indiana now, following the bucket by Utah. Halliburton's shot is good.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's MP. Coming off a terrific game against Minnesota. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Lets the 3 fly, and he parries his first look.
4 straight hoops. Ideal start for them.
The Pacers have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. And last season, the Jazz with the worst record in franchise history.
You're losing with a plan, though. Utah, such a smart organization. If you're going to tear it down to the studs, do it in a good draft year.
Indiana shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. That one misses. Well, Clark, there are very few firsts in the NBA, but Tyrese Halliburton had one in 2025.
That's exactly right, and it was a historic first. I mean, he became the first player in the history of the league to have multiple 30-point, 15 assists, and 0 goose egg, bagel turnover games. I mean, he takes care of that orange and produces real orange juice because he squeezes it.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Young fella does not let the contact distract or bother him. Business-like finish from MP.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. McConnell right side, and here's Siakam for three. Buries it from three.
When coaches talk about starting fast, this is what they mean.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. This their first chance to take a look at Indiana this season. Oh, MP throws it down.
Oh, man. MP, that was nasty.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Indiana has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Halliburton looking for an opening. Pass to Mathurin. Shot clock at 6. Here's Siakam. Launches it. The rebound by MP.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And MP throws it down hard.
I like how MP did not settle for the lay-in. He left no room when he threw it down.
McConnell passes to Jackson. It's stolen by Nurkic. Down low. Halliburton against MP. To the paint. Kicks it to George. Lets it go from deep. Hits a three-pointer. George has got 5.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Lauri Markkanen is a 7-footer with touch, but he can also attack off the dribble. Referencing comparisons to Dirk Nowitzki, he said, quote, when someone hits a fadeaway jumper, they say, that's the Dirk. Maybe someday I'll get the drag step to be called the Lauri. Guys?
That's a sweet move, too. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Here's McConnell following the bucket by Utah. Halliburton misses.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Inside. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Jackson. They still need this. And Indiana misses again. Jazz leading by 9. Here's MP. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Pass to McConnell. Back to Halliburton. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. McConnell's got 3 assists in the game.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
Now here's MP. He's got 10. Markkanen finds MP. George for 3. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Fans, get up and start moving with your mascot. Let's dance.
Different look for Utah. Sensabaugh comes in for Filipowski. And Bailey subbed in for MP. is checked in for Utah. MP comes in for George. And the Pacers also making a change. Siakam's checked in. MP looking around. Oh, MP throws it down.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Pacers trail by 10. We've got Bailey, Lauri Markkanen out there with Filipowski. Then it's MP, and it's Sensabaugh in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Now here's Siakam, coming in off 21 points in his last outing.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, B.A., there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous.
Now here's Siakam. He has 6. And stolen by Markkanen. Here's MP. Oh, he just slams it right over Pascal Siakam.
Yeah, strong transition play is something MP will need to be consistently capable of in this league.
And it's Jones with the ball for Indiana. A 12-point game. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
The Jazz making a switch here. Nurkic is checked in. Huff's checked in for Indiana. Tyrese Halliburton comes in for Jones. Now here's MP. Fades back. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Pass to Halliburton. Wing shot on the way. Rebounded by Nurkic.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Back to MP. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, here's Filipowski. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 4th assist with that last one. Pacers trail by 16. Halliburton, the pass to Huff. Siakam, left side. Shoots over Filipowski, and Siakam gets it to go. Siakam's got 5 points now this quarter.
Really good work from the mid-range there. If you give Siakam room to shoot from that area of the floor, he's going to let it go and make most of it.
MP, the pass to Markkanen. Utah moving the ball around. And here's MP. Takes it in. Oh, MP throws it down.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
And here's Indiana now, following the bucket by Utah. Drops in the 3. Murphy's got 8.
Such an integral part to Halliburton's game. He's one of the best passers in the league.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. George is checked in. Then for Indiana, Jackson, he's checked in for Huff. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Toppin. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Furphy. Here's MP. 18 points for him. Markkanen outside. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Markkanen's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thank you very much for the report, Shams. Now here's MP, and stolen by McConnell. Here we go, one-on-one. Back to Mathurin, tipped. It's stolen by MP.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Markkanen, to the inside, Slim. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, great feed there by Markkanen. That's something this team wants more from Lauri.
Now Halliburton. Fires the 3. The rebound by Filipowski.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Good cut by MP there. Love that aggressive approach.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Checked in for Indiana. And here's a look at some numbers for Tyrese Halliburton.
Number 1, Obi Toppin.
A minute 22 left to play in the half. Markkanen against Mathurin. Launches a 3. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 5 rebounds tonight.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
You know, it's pretty clear. MP is a special, talented player with tremendous upside.
These are his first free throws of the game. Free throw good, MP. Good on both. And last season, the Pacers started the playoffs with home court advantage for the first time in over a decade, Grant.
Yeah, the 4th seed in the East, BA. And with a blend of youth and experience on the roster, this is a team built to win now and into the future.
A terrific effort from Halliburton so far offensively. He's not holding anything back on that end of the floor.
Here's MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Here's Toppin following the bucket by Utah. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Halliburton. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots it from the corner. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on MP. He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made 1 and missed 1.
For Indiana, Tyrese Halliburton, taking 2 shots.
That free throw misses. And the second free throw is good. MP outside. Knocked away. McConnell with a steal. And so it's Utah ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. Defense is setting the tone. More 2K action in just a moment.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
You know, right now for Indiana, they're right where I expected them to be. The effort is there, but their play is inconsistent. Feels like they're still constructing this roster. We'll see what they look like by the end of the year.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Jazz.
They've been great on the boards. Once these guys establish the position, it's hard to root them out, Shaq.
Tough physical approach. We'll see if adjustments are made on the other side to try and counter that. That's what you were going to say, wasn't it, Shaq?
Yeah, I was asleep. I'm sorry, Ernie.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. Siakam and Jackson playing together in the front court. TJ McConnell is out there with Halliburton. And it's Mathurin in at the 3. MP, the pass to George. That 3's off the mark. Pacers trail by 20. Three-pointer, Halliburton. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got his 6th rebound on the night. It's George on the wing. Marking it outside. The 3-ball. Offensive board. And Nurkic throws it down.
And on the glass, Nurkic makes it look easy, using his reach to snatch the ball and get a shot of his own.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Utah with the rebound. They host the Hawks after this one, and that's the 3rd game out of 4 at home for them. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, the Pacers are moving as one. Coach Rick Carlisle said the thing I love about this team is that we're a true team. We're a group that needs each other. We work at communication. We're collaborative. We make sure our guys have a voice, and we're all in it together. Back to you.
They win by committee. Thank you very much for the report, Allie.
Another miss. Not how he wanted to start the second half.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
George's shot is good.
Crisp pass there from MP to get that assist, showing vision beyond his years.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Now here's McConnell. Still without a bucket. Siakam, pass to Halliburton. No good on the triple.
Rough start to the 3rd quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
MP outside. Pass to Nurkic. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Nurkic has got 6.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. McConnell's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Finally get one to drop after starting the half with 4 straight clanks.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. It's time to look at the players in this rookie class who are shooting the ball the best so far this season. MP, number 1.
And looking at those numbers, how can you not be excited about this guy's future? For a rookie in this league, he's scoring the ball at an efficient clip already.
Yeah, excellent footwork he has. I mean, terrific in his shot selection for such a young player. He's dependable, coachable, steady. This kid's going to really go far.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Nurkic. Back to MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, he's like a one-man band out there, dialed in and on the attack.
Here's Halliburton. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. McConnell's got 5 assists in the game. And so MP will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. It's Markkanen on the wing. Now MP. And he's got 28 now. Pass to Nurkic. 6 on the shot clock. Utah needs to get off.
Oh, my goodness, that was wicked.
What a nasty finish. Yeah, every coach wants assisted buckets. Guys like George, they move the ball.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. The Pacers have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Jackson outside. Now here's Halliburton. From deep three-point range. Halliburton on the wing. Knocks it down from distance. Halliburton's got 18.
That's his second made 3, first of this half.
Jazz leading by 23. MP with it. Give him 30. Pass to Filipowski. Utah moving the ball around. MP shot is off. The Pacers have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Siakam, no good.
I thought he had that one. I think he did too.
And it's blocked. To the middle. It's stolen by Nurkic. To the inside. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense. Not his best work at all. This is a quarter he'd rather forget.
Well, Larry Markkinen comes from a family full of athletes, Graham.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. Laurie's mom and dad were both pro basketball players, and so was one of his brothers. And his other brother is a professional soccer player. So it definitely runs in the family.
Man, good whistle there. Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Utah.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
Five section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
Bailey's checked in for Markkinen. Then for Indiana, Huff's checked in for Jackson. Toppin comes in for Mathurin. And it's Jones in for McConnell. And he can't get the first one.
Yeah, someone who has battled injuries. Great to see Jusuf Nurkic out there tonight.
And he sinks the second. The Pacers shooting only 30% in the third quarter. Haliburton outside. And Indiana misses again.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Haliburton, Graham.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, B.A. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends.
First free throw is good.
We love the seemingly endless energy that Haliburton gives his team. Always pushing himself to deliver his best effort on every play, every day.
Niang, he's checked in for Nurkic. Walker, he's checked in for Indiana. And both free throws good for Haliburton. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Utah. Pass to Bailey. Here's George. And here's MP. 32 points in the game for him. 4 on the clock. Lets it go from 11. And that one hits the back iron. And for the Pacers, they're shooting around 35% from the field so far. Jones finds Haliburton. Back to Jones. There's a screen by Toppin. There's the triple. Jones misses. Utah's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. And MP throws it down hard.
Yes, speeding in there and getting some air time. MP with a solid jam off the drive.
And here's Indiana now. Outside Jones. Pass to Haliburton. Toppin, a screen on MP. Haliburton, no good.
I like the aggressive approach. He's going to have to be more efficient.
They grab their own miss. Niang outside. Now here's MP, defended by Haliburton. And here's George. Another shot. Here's Niang. Nails it from beyond the arc. Niang's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Huff, the pass to Haliburton. Walker for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. MP's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Here's Halliburton over MP. And no good. The dry spell continues. MP getting it done for Utah. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. We'll be back in a moment. Rick Carlisle had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
These guys are going to struggle guarding movement, but if we dribble, they got one situation to play. It's too easy, all right?
More ball movement. That's what Coach Carlisle. Checked in for Utah. Then for Indiana, Furphy's checked in for Walker, and Halliburton is subbed in for Jones. Siakam against Anderson. Halliburton left side. Pass to Furphy. The Pacers again can't hit. For Utah, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in. Struggling this fourth quarter. They've got Kyle Anderson. Bailey out there with MP. Then there's George Niang. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Here's Furphy. Out to the right wing. And here's Toppin from the arc. Indiana again missing. The Jazz have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Pass to Niang. Back to MP. Well, Clark, you were a bit of a trendsetter with this, but it seems the stretch 4 is here to stay in the NBA.
Well, the combination of size and touch, something I took pride in as a player. I was versatile. And back then, I mean, a guy 6'8" that was able to play inside and out wasn't as common as it is now. Teams want a lot of floor spacing, and they want as many players out there that can space the floor, including the big guy. So 4 out is now a standard practice of how the game is played.
Now here's Anderson. Over to the left wing. MP outside, just 5 to shoot. Tries it from 19. And Toppin pulls it down.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. And Indiana misses again.
Coming out of the break, he has been ice cold. I mean, walking without shoes in Antarctica cold. Wow.
A nice shot by MP. MP's got 40 points.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Halliburton, the pass to Huff. Now here's Siakam. Halliburton outside. Pass to Furphy. And here's Siakam for 3. Utah grabs the miss. MP's
after knocking down a couple in the first half, he hasn't gotten a 3 to fall since.
The PA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam, because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes, they last days.
Now here's MP. Pass to Anderson.
2 minutes.
MP outside. Back to Anderson. Here's Sensabaugh. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Niang. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Halliburton against MP. Pass to Furphy. The three is up. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Jazz.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And these teams meet only twice a year. Different conferences, so there's a bit of a feeling out process. I thought they made good adjustments along the way and just did what they had to do against the Pacers.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
Throwing up the trip dub, his talent and versatility shining through, but also just the sheer endurance. He went non-stop from the opening tip.
Now here's MP. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Good work inside by MP there, challenging the defense and forcing the foul.
Your Jazz, MP, taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And some changes here for the Pacers. Jackson, he's checked in for Huff. Mathurin comes in for Toppin. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Furphy. And both free throws good for MP. There's 38 seconds left to play in the fourth. Pass to Halliburton. Outside for McConnell. Some nice passing by Indiana here. He drops it from range.
And it's important Mathurin keeps hitting these shots because it'll only help build his confidence.
Here's Sensabaugh. And here's MP from outside. And got it! Another basket! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
MP against Halliburton. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And let's check in with Jennifer Quintana.
Thanks, guys. Your team asked a lot of you tonight, MP, and you came through across the board to secure a triple-double in the win. How does it feel?
Yeah, it's whatever it takes, Jennifer Quintana. Need me to fill in the stat sheet? I'm on it. Need a player coach? I got you. Well, I mean, that's with all due respect to coach, of course. Hey, I can make dinner too. I've been learning how to smoke some brisket. Ooh, I get the spices in there and just like I get the juices going. We even got a custom cooker.
Look at you, a real renaissance
Hey,
man.
you said it. I could do it all.
Very good, MP. Thank you
Hey,
so
I'm bringing
much.
a plate for you next time.
Looking forward to it. BA, over to you.
All right, Jennifer, thanks. Good stuff. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.